to another edition of At the Crib Cooking. Today we're going to do, I guess we're going to call it a 3-meat spicy spaghetti. What we got here is, we got 2 different sauces. We got a spicy Italian style, that gives it a little kick, it's a little hot. And then this is just a little sauteed onions and garlic. That's my little preferred special sauce I like to use. And also we have some Italian sausage, and we have some hamburger meat. We're not going to use all this hamburger meat. We can cut that up in about 3 different meals. And we're going to use some of this, and half of this we're going to use individually, and half of it we're going to use for the meatballs, which is what we're going to show you. So, you might as well go ahead and get your water boiling, because that's about to take the longest time to get going. I pre-boiled it a little bit, that way it cuts time. Now, this was 2.5 pounds of hamburger. Just gonna cut it in half. Now, this is about 2.5 pounds of meat. So just gonna just evenly divide it like so. Take half of this meat and put it in here. And this part of the meat is going to be used for your sauce, just in case you have kids who are very picky, who don't like Italian sausage or meatballs or whatever. They can just have meat sauce. Take down, cut it up to about medium. When I can find medium, when I can find it, alright, there it goes. Cut it up. Just want to put a little bit of tiger seasoning and seasoning salt on this, not much. And also, I have like a half a cup of onion chopped, and also half a cup of bell pepper. It gives it a real nice fresh flavor. Let that do its thing. And also, once you get that started, you go ahead take 3 you go ahead and put them on, cut them up to about medium. We're going to start our meatballs, and what you're going to need is, you're going to need about a half a cup of milk and like 3 slices of bread. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the other 2 small sausage links, squeeze out the inside of that, and take the hamburger meat that we didn't use for the meat sauce and mix it in like so. Then you're going to pour the milk all over your bread. You want it good and soggy. You squeeze the excess milk off. Depending on the bread, you may not need to use that milk, so not that much milk anyway. Get as much milk as you can squeezed off. Take that and put it in there. Take a little bit of Mrs. Dash. A little Tony Satcher. And a little bit of Lowry's. Both Tony Satcher and Lowry's is salty, but they have different tastes, so don't use a lot of both of them, otherwise it'll be salty. And then a little bit of Italian seasoning. So once you've got everything you need in there seasoned, go ahead and kneaded or whatever the hell it's called, and you mix it like so. After you get that all good and mixed, you want to take so much. Just roll it around like so. Don't squeeze it. Just let the weight of your hands firm it out and roll it out. You can make them whatever size you want. If you want big meatballs, make big meatballs. If you want small ones, go ahead and make the small ones. Got the 8th dwarf over here. Chuckles. So, after you got your meat done formed, you can go ahead and concentrate on your other meats because that can sit for a while. So you dice it up real nice. Just let it meat all the way through it. Definitely gonna have to drain that grease off. Nobody wants no gas. So while your water's already boiling, you can go ahead and add your noodles. That way, about 15-20 minutes, you should be ready to eat. Or I can put in a little bit of olive oil. Yeah, that. So it don't stick. Not much. Not that much. About a capful. Okay. Water goes in there. Also, a little bit of salt.
Dunny, you don't even need a book. Dunny,
What I like to do with the sausage is I like to let it burn on a couple sides, so it can have a little visual effect as well as you can identify it for people who don't like it. My hand's clean. You get some nice burn strips on your Italian sausage. Take about a cup of water. This is going to allow the Italian sausage to kind of cook through evenly, as well as it's going to take some of the grease and the flavor off of the Italian sausage. And you're going to use that water to help firm out your meatballs. Hamburger meat's done now, so you can go ahead and drain that off. Don't drain your grease in the sink because it'll stop it up and clog it, and it's not good for the environment. Now as your Italian sauce is boiling, you can go ahead and get your sauce ready so it can start simmering together since you have two different sauces. Once they get good and firm, you can go ahead and take them out. You're not worried about if they're done cooking or not because you're going to cook them some more in the sauce itself. So it's not going to bother or mess up anything. Take your sausage out. You can go ahead and put your meatballs in.
You know, love that balls, don't you?
I got a pair. While your meatballs are firming, you can go ahead and slice this.
At the Crib Cookin. Dunny.
Let your sauce cook on medium heat. Make sure you keep occasionally stirring your noodles so they don't stick. It ain't done yet. It ain't done yet. It's still chewy. Alright, a couple more minutes. As your meatballs firm, go ahead and put them in the sauce. Take a little bit of olive oil. Sprinkle on there. Toss them around. Is it ready yet? Yes, sir, boss. It's coming right up, sir, boss. Right here. It's coming right up here, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
What's different about this spaghetti?
Well, let's see. It has Italian sausage in it. It also has meatballs in it. And it also has regular meat sauce in it, you know. And it's spicy. And I made it. That's what makes it different.
Oh, okay. This is really good. I'd eat this. I'd eat this a lot. Especially the meatballs. Those are set apart from other meatballs.
It's your boy Dunny. Thanks for tuning in.
Subscribe.
At the crib cooking, Dunny. At the crib cooking.